TZ Vaughn Savage and Jay Lava is in the fucking building with the Keep It P podcast, motherfucker.
Vaughn Savage and Jay Lava on the new podcast. They Keep It P podcast, where they take news, situations, and everyday occurrences and show how one could or could not be keeping it P.
I'm Keep It P. As a matter of fact, Keep It P, but then again, Keep It PG, PE. Alright, it's Professor Griff. I'm out of here.
B1 to the family. This is Kendra Blackwood with Hold the Mayo, the segment where I bust down and expose the lies in these here articles. But before I get started, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, the Hot Lava Music TV YouTube channel, Vaughn Savage Media YouTube channel, and all the channels on the network. And with that being said, I'm holding myself back. Father lashes out during sentencing hearing of white man who hanged and torched his son. Oh snap, here we go with the Negro trim porn. Anyway, an Iowa judge has just made sure that Steven Vogel will spend the rest of his life behind bars for killing a black man in Michael Williams in 2020. After a jury voted to convict him of first-degree murder and abuse of a corpse, the murderer received a life sentence without the possibility of parole. Judge Sean Showers gave the news to Vogel and his legal team on Monday, December 13th. At the sentencing hearing, the District 8 judge called him a cold-blooded murderer with hate in his heart. He continued, "These sentences are made for people like you who commit these horrific offenses and take others' lives without any regard for consequences." On September 16, 2020, the body of Michael Williams was found burning in a ditch in rural Jasper County. Medical examiners determined that Williams was killed 4 days before the corpse was burned, and that he died by strangulation. 4 people were arrested in connection to this murder: Steven Vogel, 31, Julia Cox, 55, Roy Garner, 57, and Cody Johnson, 29. Vogel knew Williams for several years and was changed with his death. The other 3 people, all white, were charged with abuse of a corpse, destruction of evidence, and as accessories to the crime. The motive for the killing was reportedly linked to a love triangle between Vogel, his girlfriend, and Williams. "I call fish sticks. Don't try to give me no love triangle. That's clear-cut anti-black racism." Anyway, the state suggested that Vogel was jealous of Williams and had sent Facebook messages days before the murder to a friend about his desire to kill the 44-year-old man. 3 people also testified that Vogel told them that he killed Black Mike. One witness shared that Williams was clubbed in the head before he was hung by a rope in Vogel's basement. In review of the crime, the judge also said to Vogel, "You're why Iowa has life without the possibility of parole. You don't deserve to be on the streets. You don't deserve to see a parole board. You are a dangerous cold-blooded killer. You'll have the rest of your life to think about what you did, the loss and the pain that you caused, and the precious life that you ended," he remarked. "You treated Michael Williams like he was not human," Showers continued. "You clubbed him, strangled him to death, kept him in your basement like an animal that you would kill. You wrapped up his body, set it on fire, and you dehumanized Michael Williams. And Mr. Williams did not deserve that." The judge offered Vogel an opportunity to say something in defense of himself. He chose not to. However, Williams' family shared their sentiments in the courtroom and directed their words to the man that took their loved one's life. Michael's son Dante Williams said, "You thought you would get away with what you did. You thought people didn't care enough about him to research and find out what really happened. That is not the case. There's a lot of love behind my father." The deceased's father, James Williams, also spoke. He expressed how much he wanted to hurt Vogel. "You burned his body, threw him in a ditch like he was garbage." His words simmered as he said, "You're very lucky that I'm holding myself back from jumping over this thing and breaking your neck." One of the last voices from the family to speak about the impact of the murder was Michael's maternal aunt, Paula Terrell. She shared that her sister, Michael's mother, had a stroke from the stress of his death and now lives in a nursing facility, relearning how to walk. She further emphasized how depressed her sister has become. "In some ways, I'm glad my sister was not able to travel here for the trial. I am sure the state's pictures of her son's body and autopsy would have caused her demise," the aunt remarked. "How do you tell your sister that the graphic pictures we all have seen of Emmett Till pales in comparison to the pictures of her son?" Police investigating the crime assert that race was not a factor in his death. Still, the family has maintained that it is, calling his death a lynching and connecting Williams' death to Till's by bringing the unique similarities in the 2 black males' death. "It's putting that rope around his neck and holding it for over 6 minutes, causing his death, is the definition of a hanging. A lynching," Terrell said in November. "A white man lynched a black man over a white woman. Anyway, pull up season on you suck around. Sees. Don't forget to join us on Patreon. I got 4 words for you. Go grab a shirt. And love, peace, blessings, and
Music TV.
Everybody know you hid the money from that robbery before you went on today. I told you motherfucker I got your money yet, man. Fuck you, man. You ain't got the money yet. Fuck you think you is, man. motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something? What you gonna do? You supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got the PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Chime.
Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look, see, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit.
Kyrie with the give and go. I get it cheap for the low. More snow than the Eskimo big birdies. Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like nigga night. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One calling it night. Drake go.
Keeping hula hooping through loopholes, working round shit. You can count lava down, but you can't count them out, baby. Life give me lemons, I make lemon rain. Moving through loopholes, working round shit. All of your misconceptions, you thought I would miss my blessings. Serious. All of your misconceptions, you thought I gotta go. Gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty, you trippin'. I gotta go. I really ain't got time. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line.
Hey, Ray Ray.
Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas, and listen to Blueprint. Maybe do something stupid. I guess that depends on Q.
Brushy cream leaves, Keith, Whale, Premium Bud. Man, I hustle in the street, but I'm a freak with the love.
Bring that ass over, tryna bring it back. I'm a big dog, tryna bring it back. I'ma slide in the way to bring it back. Let a nigga tap, tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back.
All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down.